football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Power football with the run. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. He's got the back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It is deafening in here. Soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. He's open on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Trojans are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires left. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Got room on the return. The 40. He's at the 20. They finally game down with a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll go to the air. Trying to bull his way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Cougar. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Trying play action. They're working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He wants to change this route. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, USC.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's fourth and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tuggle. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, this guy has just been Johnny on the spot. Last week he had 2 fumble recoveries, and here he is again in this game, locating the ball after it comes loose and hopping on it for his defense.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Heaves it on the run. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this is why you see tight ends featured in offenses now across college football. They're so pivotal because they're so big, so strong, can break tackles, and then can outrun people and get to the end zone. Big play by the big fella.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. pulled. It finds his man on the left. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Good timing on the quick out. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's got his man. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The give on the counter. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He'll pull it on the read. Finding an escape route. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He breaks a tackle. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. He's taking the shot. Makes the catch at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll pitch it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Stevenson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Turning it on! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He fires to the left side. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Unloads it left. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Now improvising. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. BYU lines up quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got him downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air on first down. Got his man out of the backfield.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BYU with the 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. It's a draw. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about. A game happening inside CUSA today. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Ncaa. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that...
Going over the top. He's got it at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Skips away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And these two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on first down. Sings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Complete. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw it. Right on the money.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got his man in the middle. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking...
Oh, he's got some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Give him 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the 1st. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Sets up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Mumpfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Tuggle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. BYU right back to the line. The give from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Cougar. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. Creates a little room. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Made a defender miss. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 15. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for 6. Going to the end zone. It's picked off.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Good toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're
breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game...
And here's the third interception of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. BYU coming to the line with first and 10. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, BYU! And they add straight to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Motion from the back. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got his man quickly. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun on third down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Just keeps moving. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, BYU! How about this defense? Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse.
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.